Hello everyone, I'm Mari Inoue and this is Ali Davida, and together we are Mind Body Vault. We provide health and wellness content for equestrian athletes.
So today we've prepared a few tips and exercises for you based on the tendencies that we see in equestrian athletes. So we're going to help to address some of the weaknesses. We have some strength exercises and we're going to follow that up with a few yoga poses you can do anywhere, anytime, especially out at the barn.
We're going to be focusing on the lower body, and oftentimes we like using props just at the barn, just like our mounting block. So we're going to be doing step-ups. You're going to be stepping up, driving the knee at the top, using that core. So it's not just lower body, we're using that core as well to help drive through that heel. When you step up on that step, make sure that full foot is nice and flat up on that step, and we're just driving that heel up. Make sure to breathe. That's about it.
All right, so another great way to use the mounting block is to stretch out the front of your hip flexors. And if you have a tendency to sit in your day job, for example, you're constantly shortening that area. And when you ride, you want to be able to lengthen through it. So you can choose which level that you're going to step your other leg up onto. And then you're just going to reach your arms up overhead. And if you're comfortable then putting a little bit more weight onto that front leg, you're creating a bit of a lunge position, focusing on lengthening through the front of your hip in this way. And you can also keep your hands on your hips and just focus on a few breaths. Go ahead and repeat, of course, for the same amount of time on the other side. So remember to focus on the sensation is about opening up through the front of your hip here.
Okay, so now we're going to hit the upper body. All you really need is a rag or a towel and a pole or a fence to loop that around. So we're going to hold both ends of the towel or the rag. You're going to come into an elevated backwards plank, I like to call it. So feet kind of underneath you, and then push that upper body back, keeping that shoulder down. And then we're just going to come in and release. So extend those arms out and pull in, keeping those shoulders down and that core nice and tight.
All right, so this next one is a great stretch for your upper body, and I actually like to do this while sort of bonding with my horse. You can do this while you're brushing them, so you don't have to do this with your horse. You can also do it against a wall, but say you've got that brush, just take a moment to then turn away from your hand there and your shoulder. I know, what am I doing? And you can do it on both sides, so say you're here, and you're just going to be opening up that chest. So you can have your hand on them just gently, and then you're just turning away from them. It's going to open up and give you that awesome posture for when you ride.
Okay, so now we're going to be targeting the core area. All you need is a bucket. Lay down on your back. Lift up your knees at a 90-degree angle. Extend your arms out. So we're pressing against the bucket in between our knees and our arms. We're going to be extending out our extremities, opposite arm, opposite leg, and using that core to squeeze that bucket in the middle. You guys, this is not easy, so don't get discouraged if you really are feeling it, because this is hard, but it's targeting the right area, that core.
So as a yoga instructor, I think it's so important for equestrians to learn the power of their breath. One very simple thing you can do before getting on your horse is place your hand on your lower belly and just take 3 or 4 breaths where you're really feeling that belly puff out like a big balloon, and then draw it up and in for each breath. And this just ensures you're really taking a full breath in, and you also want to make sure you're really taking a full breath out. Focus on that exhale. Do this before you ride. After you ride, your horse will love it.
All right, guys, thanks so much for joining us.
We hope that you're feeling inspired and that you can see how easy it is to do all of these fitness and health related activities all around the barn.
You're kidding.